Hi, Albert. How's it going? Obviously, we're doing a virtual meeting because, COVID. Are you ready for your annual review?
Yeah, but I am very perplexed by this book without pages, this device that is projecting my face.
It's your laptop?
Yeah, is it a new quantum application?
No, but Google is saying they just came out with a quantum computer called Sycamore.
Google, Google, yes. The number 10 raised to 100, used to illustrate the measurements of the largest quantities, like subatomic particles, in the observable universe.
Let's just get started with your annual review. Albert, what are you doing? It's a virtual background. It's no big deal.
Virtual background?
So once a year, we do an annual review of our employees, but we do it a little bit differently here. So first, I had asked you some questions and you filled it out, and now we're going to go over them like together. And then afterwards, I'm going to rate you. Okay?
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good.
Why are you repeating yourself?
I have a mild form of echolalia.
This is a Zoom call, so I can't get you tea.
Nein, not echolalia, Fräulein, not tea, Fräulein. I have a mild form of echolalia. I sometimes repeat myself.
I'm sorry, you cut out. Again, this is Zoom, and I can't get you any tea.
I cut out.
Okay, let's just start. Question number 1. I'm going to read it from the page here. What would we lose if you decided to take another job? You wrote, you would lose E equals mc squared. General relativity about gravity, which Emmy Noether with her Noether's theorem fixed some errors. So that's kind of cool. You could admit some mistakes. Special relativity about space-time. You would lose one of the most famous faces on planet Earth. That's what you wrote. Then you wrote, when I predicted that gravity bends light, which was confirmed during an eclipse in 1919. So these seem like really far in the past. Do you have anything like more recent?
Yeah, I explained why clocks on satellites are ahead of the ones on planet Earth by 38,000 nanoseconds. If I did not explain this, then GPS systems would be off by kilometers, such as the apps on those devices that are glued to your hand.
You mean like smartphones?
I do not think they are very smart.
I really didn't understand the words coming out of your mouth. Okay, question number 2. Tell me about a high point this year when you felt especially proud of a contribution you made and what made it possible. You wrote, this question is ridiculous. Okay, that's rude. Then you said, photoelectric cells, as in solar panels, lasers, nuclear power, fiber optics, and even semiconductors would not be possible without my work. When asked what made it possible, you wrote, being left alone. Okay, so not being a team player is gonna definitely get you a lower rating here, so you just might want to work on that.
I hate authority and limiting beliefs. That free thinking in the classroom and the workplace is not appropriate.
Again, I'm super confused by the words coming out of your mouth.
Wait, I have something. Let me find it. I have it. I put the calculation. Let me see.
Oh my gosh, it looks like you totally forgot more than your calculations.
Hold on 1 second, I will find it. Where did I put it? I found it. That is, here is my calculation on the speed.
Question number 3. What does a great day at work look like for you? This is my favorite question. You wrote, in 1921, I won the Nobel Prize in physics for my services to theoretical physics, and especially for my discovery of the law of photoelectric effect. Then you wrote, it's when energy from a photon can be transferred to an electron, for instance, in metal. If you shine light on a piece of metal and the frequency of light matches that. Hold on one second. I'm muting myself. Okay, I'm sorry about that. It was my dog. It was like UPS or something. I don't even know. Anyway, I think we can end it there.
But I wrote so much more.
Yeah, like you submitted an entire book titled The Foundation of General Theory of Relativity.
That was my book published in 1915.
Again, past stuff doesn't count, Albert. Well, we rate on a scale from 1 to 5. 1 being you have a lot of work to do, and 5 being you're almost as perfect as our AI bot, Steve. He has an espresso machine where his stomach should be, and everybody loves him.
Espresso from his navel? What kind of a universal process is that?
See, it's those words and spacey concepts that have forced us to give you a 2. We would have given you a 1, but we just feel really bad for you with Zoom.
Zoom? What's Zoom?
Look, I'm just going to give you some pointers for next year. Number 1, just make sure you're going to all the virtual events, even if you don't want to, Albert, okay? Number 2, make sure that you're telling people personal stuff on Slack so then we can post it on general channel. Number 3, and this is the most important one, make sure that during a 15-minute meeting, you waste the first 10 minutes talking about your weekend and stupid stuff like that.
Here is your latte. Beep, boop, beep.
Oh, thank you, Steve. Thank you so much. See, Steve knows how I take my coffee.
What is Steve?
Do you know how to take my coffee?
9, Fräulein, I'm afraid not.
Look, your 2 just became a 1.
If only I had stayed alive longer, I would have discovered the equation to eradicate stupidity on Earth.
Anyway, I'll just talk to you again on Friday during our meeting called How to Be More Like Steve. Bye, Albert. I guess have a good week and just think about some of the things that I've talked to you about today. All right, see ya. Bye.
Figured out the equation to eradicate stupidity in the world. Where did I put it? Virtual background?